Today, I want to start off by talking about the heart of your Facebook experience, the profile. Because for every major evolution of the product that we've ever done, the profile is at the center. This is the first profile from 2004. It was so basic. We often talk about your profile at Facebook as if it's what you'd share with someone when you first met them in a first conversation that you were having. This profile is the first 5 minutes of your conversation. It's just the basics. Even though it was only the first 5 minutes of your conversation, it was really valuable to be able to discover those first 5 minutes worth of content about your friends and all the people around you. But people wanted more ways to express themselves, so we started adding things like status updates and photos and groups and apps, and quickly this profile reached the limit of what it could express. If the first 5 minutes of your conversation is about the basics and an introduction, then the next 15 is about what you've been doing recently in your life. So in 2008, we introduced a completely new profile. And by this point, people were sharing so many things that the focus of the profile had shifted from just a few pieces of basic information that barely ever changed to all of the things that you've shared and done recently. So if the original profile was the first 5 minutes of your conversation, and the stream was the next 15, then what I want to show you today is the rest. It's the next few hours of a great, in-depth, engaging conversation, whether it's with a close friend or with someone you just met. It's the heart of your Facebook experience, completely rethought from the ground up. So this is the first thing that I want to show you today. We've been working on it all year, and we're calling it Timeline. Timeline is the story of your life, and it has 3 pieces: all your stories, all your apps, and a new way to express who you are. The first thing you're going to notice is that it's just a lot more visual. Down at the bottom here, you have all your stories. So here's a nice visual. This is a photo of a bunch of engineers at Facebook working on some of the products that we're going to roll out today. This bottom section, all your stories, it's just like the wall. It's just laid out. It's much more nicely designed. Over on the right there, you'll see years, and you can just use that to quickly get to any point in your life, and you can just see all your content. In the middle here are these visual tiles, so you can get to all of your apps and all of the stuff that you've done in any of your apps. And of course, on top is the cover photo, so you can express who you are. All your stories, all your apps, a new way to express who you are. It's all here. What Timeline does is it starts off showing all the stuff you've done recently, and as you go further back in time, it starts summarizing and surfacing only the important things from your life. And the further back you go, the more it'll summarize for you. So this month, for example, Timeline might show everything that I've done. And last month a little less, and then for the rest of the year before that a little less, and last year even less, and so on. This is the magic behind how Timeline works, and it's how you can tell the whole story of your life on a single page.